Crowds gathering in Boston this afternoon, standing in solidarity with Israel, which is now at war after surprise attacks killed hundreds. Good afternoon. Thanks for being with us. I'm Paula Eben. The Israeli government formally declared war on Hamas on Sunday in response to the attacks. We have team coverage for you today, beginning with WBZ's Louisa Moller, who's live in Boston, where that rally is just getting underway. Louisa?
Paula, I am next to the bandstand on the Boston Common, and here you can see the Israeli flag side by side with the American flag. This rally is just about to begin, a solidarity rally for Israel. We'll hear from Governor Healy, Senators Elizabeth Warren and Ed Markey, but really out here, this crowd is the story. We're already seeing lots of emotion, and the rally hasn't begun yet. I saw one rabbi who was hugging a woman. She was crying, sobbing into his shoulder. He afterwards told me that, his family is okay. He has a 19-year-old daughter who is volunteering in Tel Aviv. Another person said his family was safe, but that everybody knows someone who has been killed. Some of the words they've used are numb, scared, grieving. So there's certainly the emotional part of this rally. The other part is that many of the folks here really want all of these folks to stand with the state of Israel. They say that Israel should be able to defend itself. So there is emotion and there is a lot to be said about where we go from here. Take a listen to one person I spoke with.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's, we're devastated. This is the worst tragedy, travesty, massacre of Jewish people in my lifetime, and the darkest moment probably in Israel's 75-year history, and we are devastated and heartbroken. And it's not just kind of far over there. This is deeply personal for all of us. We have tens of thousands of Israelis in this community, and all of us have friends and family and are being touched by this. It's a message of solidarity. It's a message of unity. We come together around our shared values, and we stand together with Israel. We grieve with Israelis, but we also stand with a strong, clear, moral voice that we do not condone terror, that we do not condone the dehumanization of Israelis and the delegitimization of Israel, and that we will not stand for this.
So you just heard from Rabbi Mark Baker. He's the president and CEO of Combined Jewish Philanthropies. As you heard, there are tens of thousands of Israelis in Massachusetts. Of course, there are thousands of Jewish people, and there is a grief and a resignation that there is going to be more suffering coming as a result of this. What can help is people coming together and talking about it. We're going to bring you more from the bandstand as soon as this rally starts. Now live in Boston, Louisa Moller, WBZ News.